This is a recent combo I managed to pull off in a commander game using my Shorikai deck. Here's what you need in order to make this work. First of all, you need Shorikai, Genesis Engine. Then you need creatures with enough power to crew Shorikai. In my case, it was 3 pilots. You're also going to need 1 or more creatures that tap for a minimum total of 2 mana. In my case, it was Vidalcan Engineer. And then the final piece of the puzzle and the last card that I played, Intruder Alarm. Maybe you can see where this is going. Now, the most important thing that you need to make sure that you do straight away is crew Shorikai. If Shorikai is not crewed, it's not a creature and therefore does not interact with Intruder Alarm. Now for the combo, you're going to start off by tapping Vidalcan Engineer for either 2 blue or white mana. It doesn't matter too much, we're going to be doing this a bunch of times so we can alternate which one we do. We now use one of the 2 floating mana to tap Shorikai, activating its ability where we draw 2 cards and discard 1. We'll be left with 1 floating mana. At the same time, this is going to create a pilot token, and when this pilot token enters play, it's going to untap all my creatures because of Intruder Alarm. We're now going to repeat this process until we draw a very special card that I haven't told you about just yet. That card is Laboratory Maniac, which has an ability that if we draw the last card in our deck and we cannot draw any more cards, we win the game. Once we play Laboratory Maniac, we're just going to keep repeating the process with Shorikai, drawing more cards, discarding more cards, until we eventually run out of cards to draw and win the game. Now, it is still possible to lose in a couple of ways using this method. First of all, if you have an uneven amount of cards left in your deck before starting this process, and it just so happens that you're unlucky enough for Laboratory Maniac to be the last card, you would still lose, as you would get to the last card in your deck and you would still need to draw another card before you would have the chance to play Laboratory Maniac. Therefore, you would deck yourself and lose the game. The other way in which you could lose is if you played Laboratory Maniac too late and it gets countered. At that point, you've run out of cards to draw, you're going to draw your next card, and you're going to lose the game. That's why I said as soon as you get Laboratory Maniac, play it, and also keep an eye out for mana that people have opened for counter spells. So what do you think of this combo? Try giving it a go in your commander games, and let me know if you ever managed to pull it off.